man's life indeed. And yes, there's one of those moments when you're sitting here going, yeah, things of the past, things of the past. And of course, I still don't understand why OBS has not put in um, refresh on capture screens to be one of those little here you go buttons. But yeah, I've tried to go and get this to modernize, and then all of a sudden I get this spiky mess around the borders that you see. But anyways, this is one of those things where I went like this and said, yeah, let's change up that background. And I found this in a folder. Well, that was this. This is where I found it in this old, 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 20-year-old data catch. My videos, my shapes, my docs, and a new file called quarantine. And yes, you start going back into the past and you're going like this and saying, yeah, some of this shit doesn't really need to be anywhere. What was this? Shitty crap. But anyways, let's get on to some of the news here. I want to see what's going on. Of course, $1 billion in the EU for Uber's little transgressions. Of course, that's going to go through appeals and everything else. But it's a still question about the whole thing. Okay, that is that. Was ist das? And das is good. Of course, let's go. It's me, Best Buy. Look, I feel sorry for you if you have these issues. As much as any other medical issue that is out there. Sorry. I have my own medical issues. I feel sorry that you have to deal with what you're dealing with in life, but suck it up, Buttercup. Sorry, but a lot of people are going to tell you, no matter what, unless you want to go through some Cronenberg shit, you can only change things at the chromosomal level to make wishes come true. And that's what it is, folks. I wish I was a millionaire. Am I yelling at people because I'm not? No. Okay, ADR graphics card still rocking 2026. Costco nearly killed my dog. This is one of the things with the Raspberry Pi. I just wish they just started to put it right on there. You know, an antenna connector. Just that. Aereo, always fun to see when somebody comes up with this.
So Uber launches live streaming if teens are on board. They brought out a new service. They really didn't think this through, right? They're bringing this out very late in the game. Why? Because they're having so many problems with teenagers in the car. They got to they don't want to, they're making money and they don't want to pull it from the market. So they're finding ways to fix it. This is how they are going about it.
Exclusive, a new safety feature that's being added to Uber and maybe a relief for parents because they can not only track their teens rides, but they can actually live stream it as well.
Yeah, folks. Now, I have multiple cameras, and I do go and keep them pretty much up to date about situations because you have to. There's no way around it that mine sync to the cloud and they're separate from the application because I do have the application set to record. And there's no opting out of it. I actually have stickers on the side of my car that basically say, look, you enter the car, you understand there's audio, video recording devices in here. Guess what? You enter, you give consent. I'm not playing with people. When I'm driving people around, your lives are in my hands. Your lives are in the hands of every driver that goes out there for the day to make money. Do we want to go and have false accusations made that Uber won't listen to? Quite frankly, at certain points, yes, they will, but you're going through the hoops. What happened to innocent until proven guilty? But this is corporate America.
Consumer correspondent Becky Worley is here to explain the new feature. Good morning, Becky.
Deborah, good morning. In 2023, Uber Teen launched, and parents were able to book rides for their children aged 13 to 17 in a special version of the Uber app. But security worries from parents have dogged the.
Which, I hate to tell you, they do not make an opt-in for us drivers for that. There is no section that says, do you want Uber Teen? No. Because once you take adult supervision out of the equation, they act just like they're in school. Because if their mommy and daddy didn't see it, which this is what they're doing with this, I'm not having remote bullshit. So I don't do Uber Teen. And I will say unaccompanied minor. Especially when I see 3 teenage girls with a teenage guy. No. I'm not dealing with that. No.
Rideshare company. So today, the unveiling of a new safety tool for transparency, live video from the ride. When the teen's trip begins.
Here's another thing, too. Who's paying for this? Because this additional service should have a different pricing structure.
the parent or guardian will receive a notification that video is available. The teen and driver are notified that a parent's tuning in, and the video stream goes live, filmed from the driver's phone. The new live video...
Stop. Filmed from the driver's phone. Filmed from the driver's phone. So, you know that you are giving Uber access to your audio and your phone, right? You can, in your settings, listen to me carefully. It's not a bad thing, because it could save you. The most important thing is it could save you in an accident. It could save you.
This is why I will always state it clearly. The three major rules. 1, do not put all your eggs in one basket. 2, which is very much needed, is that you put cameras up regardlessly. I have cameras in the back, cameras to the front, and they take care of me.
When it comes to a deactivation. But more and more often, the companies, and I'm telling you this because we filed over 9,000 appeals, and then we filed the small claims, the legal cases against them. They do not give up that footage because it would incriminate them. So I urge you, if you do want to give them permissions to film, to record, because you are opted into teen trips, right? You got to. Please get your own dash cam. Your own dash cam. Vantrue is probably one of the more expensive ones, but the best one out there. Pretty much 360. I've done tons and tons of giveaways and made videos about them. You really want both. You want your own camera with a little sticker on the outside. You're being recorded visually, audio. Look up your state laws. Very, very important. Look up your state laws before you install a camera. Can you or can you not? And there's different laws in the States about visual recording and audio recording. Check that out first. But when you are doing the Uber teen trips, they will be filming the trip through the camera as well as the audio. I want to make 100% sure you're not doing any funky, crazy business with the teenager, right? Say no more.
I have no issue with that. On that level, what I have is just, I don't want to have the hassle.
And the way you safeguard yourself, especially when it comes to deactivations, if you have your own dash cam and you actually spend some money on Amazon or wherever it is, bought yourself a Vantrue and got your own, not only do they have the footage, but you can correspond and double check against your footage. So there's no ambiguity. There is no discussion. This is what it is. It caught the same information. When they throw you under the bus with a deactivation, I can tell you horror stories because we filed through activationhero.com. You've given them permission to record.
So yeah, it's always a fun day. You see, this is something I've actually gotten to the point with Microsoft, is Home Edition should just be absolutely free. They should give up on that whole market to secure the operating system because in their platform, because people are just opting out. This is a Raspberry Pi running Raspbian OBS, Raspbian OS, and it works just fine for doing everyday things, especially Chat GPT, Meshtastic, things you can get and expand. Of course, now I'm going, oh, edit remove software. Let's go. Just type in Office. Uh, but yeah, see, it's I always have fun with trying to figure it out because it's a little bit different than you know looking for a lot of software, which so just making sure I knew how to spell it. Yeah, I have those. Oh, Libre. Um, let's see. Of course, another time where I got Mr. Smashy Smash next door. Which is even more fun when he's like, yeah, I gotta go and do this. Extract files. I hate this. This is just like, no, I didn't want that. Fucker. Let's go. Oh, it is. I don't want it in temp. What I want is just in downloads. And most you can do this straight off. Yep. This is the fun about trying to get the right, you know, the right version of it. Oh, of course, I know somebody who's laughing at this when they will see it later. You know how to do this. Of course, go like this and just say, new chat. See? Easier ways of doing things. Just ask ChatGPT. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit more interesting things. Okay. So, easiest way to check it, Office. There's all your Office suites. Now, what I'm trying to do is get and boom. That is the first install. Okay. Now, and that lovely time ago. Resuming. Gotta love that statement. Resume. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Nope, 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 nope. Well, let's go and do the always fun thing. Reboot this.
I was expecting you in my office 20 minutes ago.
Really?
the top because I had no intention of being in your office 20 minutes ago.
The audition for House is nothing like other audition stories.
And they were impatient to get on with it, so they'd only let me do it once.
Not only due to the nature it was shot in.
Actually, we're going to go to get drunk, to be honest.
Or the reception of the casting.
No work for next couple of days. Yes. I haven't heard from anybody, although I got interesting. Well, did you reset the router? And you've gotten into said router. Noting that it has repeater function. Yes. Because I can do the same exact thing here. Problem is that I can't play the game of showing that and trying to hook up to this to get that to work. It's like one of those things because I have one of those routers running. Well, the other fun part about that USB is that it's also a data link. You can plug it in, plug it to a phone, and then allow it to hotspot that it'll use the next 2 days. I'll be reading up on the router and that metastatic. Yes, and I'm currently going like this and saying, okay, it should be back up and running. And "20-year-old photo, dude. 20 years." Let's see. Are we getting... restore. Oh, the fun of... How can anybody honestly go and say that yeah, well, okay, let me go and say it this way. Access denied. 20-year-old files, backups from CDs, and then playing around with everything else. So went into this, and this, and this, and this. Bluetooth Exchange folder, DNN Designer. Yeah, I had to quarantine files. because of other people. You know, I'm trying to remember where exact it was in my pictures. Media, mom, never give up. Oh, I'm trying to remember what this was. Okay, mom. There it is. There is the original image. View, zoom in. That is the original image. So yeah, I sent it through ChatGPT to enhance the image. Then I went and took this image, scaled it up, and masked it over. So yeah, this did a lot of liberal work on it. Yeah, that's oh, the days of working at hell. Jackasses. Dad! Strange people. Stranger. More strange. Yeah. Things we would do 20 years ago. Complete Idiot's Guide to Child Safety. They got guitar for dummies, but drums for idiots. Oh, yeah. That's why I don't have. I have. Yeah. God, that's a hairy back. And the razor. This was taken on a razor. He passed out. Never pass out at a party, even in your 30s. Scrappy Doo. Scrappy to the five leg. Not my place. Oh, my place of work. That was work. Long, long time ago, when the shitter went to bed. Eastfield Mall. God, which one was this one? Ah, Blue Moon. Drunk assholes, idiots. Oh, we all know this jackass. And this one. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that was all in that folder. So there was still more I got to quarantine out because I don't need to have. You know, whining, bitching, moaning people, you know. Okay, so we got that. Need to go and check. Last command, mesh testing installed. Okay, oh, sensor network testing system we've been discussing. No, I'm not. Let's see. Command now found. Oh, buckles. Because for me to do this, let's see, go to this, go to that. So now I'm on that network. Uh, Share network, using group. Uh, okay. This will take me a second here. I gotta go and do this the hard way. Up off my ass. And get my ass up. He's my hero, Scrappy. Okay. Oh. Just to say this, I have one in the other room. Model up, but still. See, this is the good part, is that So I'm connected up to that on top of being wired up. That's why I can be able to do both things. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Beep. Cancel. Well, what I want to do. Type of server. SSH, FTP web. Okay. So this has got to be using the no, this is I hate this shit. It's like always. Into the oh, wrong way. That if that was trying to access it properly, it should have accessed it. But um, ah, fuckles. Hate that shit. One of those fun moments. One of those fun moments. Oh, one of those fun moments. Oh, One of those fun moments. Oh. 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 One of those fun moments. Ah. Yeah. 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 Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. One of those fun moments. Ah. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. One of those fun moments. Ah. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. One of those fun moments. Ah. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. One of those fun moments. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. One of those fun moments. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. One of those fun moments. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. One of those fun moments. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. Yeah. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Come on, I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here. Yes, it is. But we're also trying to work on something else here. Just a second here.
schedule. Okay. Well,
Morning.
well,
Don't need to scare passengers.
yeah.
How many drugs are you on? Not enough.
Okay.
They still won't go and give me the Valium. Morning. That will take care of some of my anxieties right off. Passengers. Yeah. Let's do Quaaludes. Yeah. How many drugs are you on? Not enough.
I can either do September.
They still won't
17th,
go and give me the
September
Valium.
14th.
Morning.
I think those are my two.
That will take care of some of my anxieties right off.
Yeah, let's do
Let's do Quaaludes.
17th.
Yeah. How many drugs are you on? Not enough.
I can the entire morning open except for September.
They still won't go and give me the Valium.
Well, I'm usually
Morning.
doing something
That will
every
take care of
morning
some of my
from
anxieties
8
right
to
off.
9. Yeah,
let's do Quaaludes.
after 9 would be
Yeah.
nice.
How many drugs are you
Sure.
on? Not enough.
I can the entire morning open except 30 will
They
check
still
in if
won't
your
go
blood
and
sugar
give me the
skyrockets.
Valium.
Well, I'm usually
Morning.
doing something
That will
every
take care
morning
of some of
from
my
8
anxieties
to
right
9.
off.
Yeah, let's do
Let's do
after
Quaaludes.
9 would be
Yeah.
nice.
How many drugs are you
Sure.
on? Not enough.
I can the entire morning open except 30 will
They
check
still
in if
Yes,
your blood
that
sugar
minute
skyrockets.
of
Well,
I'm
those
usually
moments
of silence doing was me something
That
talking
will
to
take care of some of my
day.
the
anxieties
pharmacy
right off.
technician about my blood
Let's do
sugar after
Quaaludes.
9 would be
Yeah.
nice.
How
Apparently,
many drugs are you
Sure.
on?
I was
Not enough.
riding a little low until I sat
Yes,
down.
that
minute of
Well, I'm usually
I mean, as in
that will take care of some of my
the
anxieties right off.
pharmacy technician about my blood
Let's do
sugar
Quaaludes.
after 9 would be
Yeah.
nice. So I had
drugs are you
to.
on?
I was
Not enough.
riding a little low until I
Get
sat
yes,
down.
that
minute of
Well,
maple
I'm
syrup.
usually
I mean, as in
syrup.
with
60
the pharmaceutical to go about blood
Let's do
sugar
Quaaludes.
after 9 would be
Yeah.
nice. So I had
drugs are you
to.
on?
I was
Not
riding a little low until I
Get
sat
yes,
down.
available
chocolate syrup,
Well,
maple
I'm
syrup.
usually
I mean, as in with 60 pharmaceutical to go about blood sugar after 9 would be nice. So I had to. I was riding a little low until I sat down.
available
chocolate syrup, maple syrup. I mean, as in with 60 pharmaceutical to go about blood sugar after 9 would be nice. So I had to. I was riding a little low until I sat down.
available
chocolate syrup, maple syrup. I mean, as saying that with 60 pharmaceutical to go about blood sugar after 9 would be nice. So I had to. I was riding a little low until I sat down.
available
chocolate syrup, maple syrup. I mean, as saying that with 60 pharmaceutical to go about blood sugar after 9 would be nice. So I had to. I was riding a little low until I sat down.
available
chocolate syrup, maple syrup. I mean, as saying that with 60 pharmaceutical to go about blood sugar after 9 would be nice. So I had to. I was riding a little low until I sat down.
available
chocolate syrup, maple syrup. I mean, as saying that with 60 pharmaceutical to go about blood sugar after 9 would be nice. So I had to. I was.
I'm looping.
Loop, 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 loop.
Available
chocolate syrup, maple syrup.
You're looping hard.
Saying that.
No, I should have been in like psychotic mode.
So I had to.
Low blood sugar, you know. I'm looping.
Loop, 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 loop. chocolate syrup, maple syrup.
You're looping hard.
Saying that.
No, I should have been in like psychotic mode.
So I had to.
Low blood sugar, you know. I'm looping.
Loop, 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 loop.
Feels like I'm on drugs.
Looping
Yes.
hard.
Lots of them. No, I should have been in like psychotic mode. Low blood sugar, you know. I'm looping. Loop, 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 loop. Failed. Feels like I'm on. Why the fuck did this fail? Lots of them. No, I should have been in like psychotic mode. Low blood sugar, you know. I'm looping. Loop, 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 loop. Failed. Feels like I'm on. Why the fuck did this fail? Lots of them. No, I should have been in like psychotic mode. Low blood sugar, you know. I'm looping. Loop, 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 loop. Failed. Feels like I'm on. Why the fuck did this fail? Lots of them. No, I should have been in like psychotic mode. No, I don't need that one. I needed this. I'm looping. Loop, 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 loop. Failed. Feels like I'm on. Why the fuck did this fail? Lots of them. No, I should have been in like psychotic mode. No, I don't need that one. I needed this. I'm looping. Loop, 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 loop. Failed. Feels like I'm on. Why the fuck did this fail? Lots of them. No, I should have been in like psychotic mode. Oh. No, I don't need that one. I needed this. I'm looping. Loop, 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 loop. Failed. Feels like I'm on. Why the fuck did this fail? Lots of them. No, I should have been in like psychotic mode. Oh. No, I don't need that one. I needed this. I'm looping. Loop, 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 loop. Failed. Feels like I'm on. Why the fuck did this fail? Lots of them. No, I should have been in like psychotic mode. Oh. No, I don't need that one. I needed this. I'm looping. Loop, 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 loop. Failed. Feels like I'm on. Why the fuck did this fail? Lots of them. No, I should have been in like psychotic mode. Oh. No, I don't need that one. I needed this. I'm looping. There's a third person watching. Yay! Failed. Feels like I'm on. Why the fuck did this fail? Lots of them. No, I should have been in like psychotic mode. Oh. No, I don't need that one. I needed this. I'm looping. There's a third person watching. Yay! Failed. Feels like I'm on. Why the fuck did this fail? Lots of them. No, I should have been in like psychotic mode. Oh. No, I don't need that one. I needed this. I'm looping. There's a third person watching. Yay! Failed. Feels like I'm on. Why the fuck did this fail? Lots of them. No, I should have been in oh God. Oh. No, I don't need that. I had one of those moments. Well, there's a third person watching. Yay! Failed. Feels like I'm on. Why the fuck did this fail? Lots of them. No, I should have been in oh God. Oh. No, I don't need that. I had one of those moments. Well, there's a third person watching. Let's see what this one's gonna be doing.
So you guys remember Alex Jones, right? Make the frickin' frogs gay! Yeah, that guy. So he got sued by the families of some of the Sandy Hook victims for saying that the whole thing was a psyop and that none of it really happened, and he got hit with $50 million. Now the state of Texas has just ruled and dropped that amount from $50 million down to $6 million. And some people are really supportive of this, saying that $50 million is kind of ridiculous, while others are outraged, saying that the families deserved that money. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. So you guys remember Alex Jones, right? Make the frickin' frogs gay! Yeah, that guy. So he got sued by the families of some of the Sandy Hook victims for saying that the whole thing was a psyop and that none of it really happened, and he got hit with $50 million. Now the state of Texas has just ruled and dropped that amount from $50 million down to $6 million. And some people are really supportive of this, saying that $50 million is kind of ridiculous, while others are outraged, saying that the families deserved that money. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments.
Turns out a new Microsoft operating system just leaked and it's got no start menu. What's going on? But first, follow me. Do it while buttons still exist. So internal videos of something called Project Aeon just surfaced. It's an experimental Microsoft operating system and it is not Windows. In fact, the whole thing runs inside of an Edge browser and the interface, well, I'm sorry to say, it's a Copilot chat box. That's it. That's the entire computer. Also, how do you use this thing? Well, you don't open apps. You ask. There's no desktop icons, no visible file system. You just trust the AI understood what you meant, and you do that every single
no.
time. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, also your classic Windows programs, they don't run on this thing at all. They get streamed from Microsoft's cloud. Your own PC is renting apps from the mothership. No. Now here's the good news. Microsoft shelved it. The Windows boss committed to fixing Windows 11 instead, which is probably the right call here. An entire generation already can't use file systems. Phones and Chromebooks absolutely cooked them. All we need is an operating system like this to finish the job. Listen, the scariest part is all it takes is one reorg where the AI division takes over Windows and this thing just might come back. So here's a real question, and I think I know the answer. Would you use a computer that's just a
Every family's got one person who just won't let it go. Here's Jill Biden on the debate from 2 years ago.
So I wasn't with him. I didn't see him days before, weeks before. I saw him maybe 1 hour before.
And there's no way anyone could have, God forbid, laced his drink or
Who
something.
knows?
Who knows?
Right? Who knows?
Who knows that he's
Who knows?
problem.
So apparently Jill is not ruling out foul play. I want to see the CSI episode for this. There's an FBI agent aggressively dusting off Biden's mug. Sir, the toxicology reports came back. We found traces of...
But nobody from the health inspector's office called.
You know, considering the fact, let's see. Mac OS, Linux, and for the rare occasions, I don't go to, where is it? It's a very obvious, dreaded Windows apps. Yeah, you don't download okay. I have to do the dreaded how do I get this shit done moment. Okay, we are gonna go to the Proxmox environment. Show details. Visit this site anyways. Visit the site, you bocce ball bastard. Okay. Resume. Come on. Resume. That's back up. It ain't that one. What about this one? Ain't that one. What about this one? What the fudgicles? Oh, it's always this fun other part. Uh, Council. Nope, it's not that one. I don't want to leave this page. What I want to do is go to this Council RNV. Oh, great. See, even taking this, putting it on pause. Your device ran into a problem and needs to restart. Diagnosing. Your PC just doesn't like us. Don't you know that? It don't like you. It doesn't like people who don't want to go and play fairly in its little eco box system. Looking for solutions. The solution, folks, your device ran in and it could not be repaired. Click enter to see recovery options. Yeah. So what we will do on this, we'll go in. Whoa. It knocked out my AI box. It knocked out the AI box. It's got to do the updates. The updates. So the real question is right now, okay, my AI box is up and running. Lead page. But I gotta get going on my day, folks. You have yourself a fun and splendid one. And talk to you later. Bye bye.